Today, Precarious plays
MegaMan Battle Network 2. I forgot that we were supposed to be voicing these, and this is worthwhile. So Lan is excited that we're going to Yumland.
Yeah!
And then MegaMan reminds him, but you can't eat Yumland food over the net, Lan.
That's why we're going to make a friend there, who will invite us to visit him in Yumland, silly.
It's very presumptuous. So that's why you're so excited about this project.
Hey, I'll do my research too, honest.
You'll do your research too? You mean first, right? Oh well, can't say I blame you. Oh, the exam's done. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, nothing's between us and Yumland now.
Oh. I think he's really dopey, but very occasionally Lan is charming. You know who? Lan is much more charming than New Kid.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck New Kid. New Kid gives children everywhere a bad name. I'm ashamed that I was once a child because of New Kid. So what is my new reg memory? 16. That's getting up there. Actually, let me... What is the best thing I can mark? Oh, that's pretty good. Recovery 80.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me of that, because that would be perfect if we ever, like, enter an area where, say, like, there's a damage over time effect.
Yeah.
Like hot tiles, hot heat tiles. Or if I'm just struggling just over time. Just from battle to battle.
Yeah.
Now I think I can get to Yumland by going this way. I think I remember it being fastest from Dex PC. No, here it is. Okay, right. This is the one.
Ah.
What?
Okay. This is still rough.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you had a deck building card game and you meshed it with Twister? And I will tell you roughly.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool looking. I like it here. Yes. Let's get a friend here. Definitely.
Whoop. Oh, although it's a little twisty.
Eh.
Whoa, grass tiles.
Grass tiles. What on earth is that supposed to do for you?
Well, I think one of the things they do, it will double the damage that fire attacks deal. If I recall correctly. Because I think that's the basis of... What? Oh. Oh. Huh. That makes some amount of sense.
Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah. Licorice office. Sure. But seriously, imagine Twister. Okay.
I'm imagining it.
The deal with Twister is that you spin for where you're supposed to stand.
Yes. Or stretch to.
Right.
Physically engage with.
Right. So imagine a slightly smaller Twister board.
Then there's the real reason you play Twister, which
Okay,
is so
we
you can
all know.
physically engage with Gina.
Yes, we all know about Gina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have said Brittany.
You should have said Brittany.
Yeah.
That is a much more
Like-
era-appropriate name.
I didn't actually ever play Twister for... I never actually played Twister.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun when people aren't being too weird.
It's Twister. How could you... Like, it's like codified in the game and culture. How could you not be weird?
I mean...
I'm raising an eyebrow just thinking about it right now. Like, what other reason is there? It's like... Well...
It's the same context as Trust Falls.
I was...
Trust Falls are inherently weird, but depending on what people are around, they are less weird or more weird.
But to me, it's like we were going to play Spin the Bottle, but then we realized that it was like too intimate. It's a game about kissing. What the fuck why would you even bring the bottle out if you think ahead? Think like 5 minutes into the future, please. Okay, net dealer. Okay. Net dealer.
So instead of having 4 rows of colors like you normally do on a Twister board, you would have 3 rows of 3 colors. Or no, 3 rows.
Aww.
Oh, that's really cute. 3 rows with 2 sides arranged much like this arena.
Yes.
And one side would be red and one side would be blue. Let's just say that for convenience sake. Now, because of this, you would have to start in the back row and then draw your cards, which I'm assuming you're keeping in your flippin' pocket, right? So you would have to start at the back row, and then based on what cards you had, they would decide how you could progress forward with your limbs on the squares. And the game would be to get to the backside of the enemy territory without getting knocked out or falling over.
I feel like that sounds much more interesting to me.
Yeah.
Which probably means it's missing the point of Twister.
It's the point of Twister is not the point. The point is trying to create a physical...
No. I mean, like, there are a ton of games, party games, where I look at them and then I say, that's it?
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole game? That doesn't really sound like much of a game, if
like
I'm being
pin
honest.
the tail on the donkey has always bothered me.
Yeah, although that's sort of like an awareness echolocation challenge.
Yeah, that's a challenge, though. It's not a game. I don't feel like it's a game. They're like party games, and I'm like, that's not a game. That's like a feat of concentration and strength.
So, MegaMan 2 is beyond this point. Okay.
Like, I feel like you would have to make like a constitution saving throw to play pin the tail on the donkey with accuracy.
Like probably like a con check, and then if you succeeded, you could make a dexterity check normally, and if you failed, you had to make it with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow, now we know how to write pin the tail on the donkey for any 5e campaigns you guys are running. You're welcome.
Well, that's critical. That's campaign critical information. I'm glad we figured it out.
I am going to put that in the very next thing I DM. I don't care how inappropriate it is.
In the Curse of Strahd campaign.
I will find a way because I'm glad we've talked this out. I need to take notes on this.
Lovely.
Oh my god, okay, I might wait until after next session because I already have it planned the next session, but
yeah?
Don't spoil it, okay? Do not spoil it with your other party members. Do you understand me?
I won't.
I don't believe you. You super double promise?
Super double promise.
Okay, maybe I believe you.
My super Barovia promise.
No, but wouldn't it be fun to have a game?
And Barovian promises, they last for an unlifetime.
For as far as you can throw a Strahd, yeah. Oh my gosh, so...
Wait, hold on, you asked me... I think that we glossed over several different questions. You asked me what style change was.
Yeah.
And I said it was MegaMan's class.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I thought that was the beginning and end of it. I just assumed that he would get better with certain combinations of chips.
That is sort of true, but it's more interesting than that.
Oh, okay.
Because you sort of adopt features based on whatever you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like what I would hope 5e subclasses would be like in a digital edition of the game.
Yeah.
Or what they probably should be like if like your table is really honest.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can't do one of these.
Rock cube.
And then...
Oh, son, that's great.
That's actually...
That's a cool tactic. I like that. That's neat.
That's why I purchased and favorited that rock cube chip, actually.
Well, do you get to use the electric shock guy? What are they called?
Satellite.
Yeah, do you get to use the satellite chip now? Because that would be a pretty solid way to booby trap a whole area, because you can't get through the rock, and then both sides of it are going to be eventually messed up with the satellite. If only it went a little faster.
If it goes away, well, that's probably what Satellite 2 and 3 do.
Yeah.
If it goes away after one hit, that's not great, but if it keeps orbiting, that's pretty strong.
Yeah. Really, at least hold everybody back a bit.
Yeah. Now those cubes can be broken, both by your attacks and I think the enemy attacks. Oh shoot, hold on. I think I went one too far. No, that ramp is somewhere else. So, I'm wondering what style change I'm going to get, because, I think it's like, whenever you use a shield chip, that can lead to a style. If you kill a lot of enemies with your Mega Buster, that can lead to the Gut style. If you use a lot of NetNavi chips, that can lead to a style. And I think if you frequently deploy with like 4 or 5 chips total, that can lead to a style. And I think that it's going to be a toss-up between shield style and custom style. Because guard has been my favorited chip for a long time, you know? And because I've only had like 2.5 chip codes in my set, in my deck, folder, that's what it's called. It's on the screen. Because I've only had 2.5 chip codes in my folder, I might also get the custom style. So I'm excited to see what the game thinks I've been doing the most.